Hey y'all. I know it feels like it's been a long time, but it's only been a week. It's only been a week. But yeah, so I decided today to talk about the one thing everyone's been asking me about, and that is the Steelers' plans for quarterback going forward. And quite frankly, in a perfect world, if I could have a pick of any quarterback right now that's available, I would pick Deshaun Watson. But the world's not perfect. So I mean, what do you do? It's January, first of all. So let me just stop there and say it's January. It's early. There's a lot to figure out. So let's get into the details of what I think is going to happen in the next few months of us picking a quarterback. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, you don't want Aaron Rodgers. You would hate. I'm not hating on Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a phenomenal talent. What I will say is he comes with a price tag. Okay, he's a significant cap hit. Okay, and then we have a weak offensive line. And if you've listened to anything coming out of Coach Tomlin's mouth, then you know mobility is where he wants to go. Aaron Rodgers is not that. So you're going to be trading in an older quarterback, a more old-fashioned style quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Ben was mobile, more mobile back in his day than he was towards the end of his career. But we don't get mobility answers from Rodgers. Let's be honest here. That's not what he does. That's not his game. And it's okay. There are other teams that could use that. I don't think the Steelers are one of them, especially with the cap hit that he's gonna put on us. So no, my answer is not Aaron Rodgers. You guys can dream on all you like. I'm dreaming of Deshaun Watson. It is definitely a dream. It's definitely a reach because he's not cheap either. Okay, he's going to hit you in the draft pocket too. You know what I mean? So that you're at a minimum 2 first rounders, and is Pittsburgh ready to give that up for the next 2 years? I don't know. So we'll see. Right? So then you have Deshaun Watson, who I would love to have. Aaron Rodgers, you can put on the shelf. I'm good on him. And then you have what the organization is expecting. They are expecting a mobile quarterback. Everyone's been asking me, what do you think about Mason? What do you think about Dwayne? If I had to weigh the two, and based off what I know the organization is going really, really mobile, that's what they want. I'm going to have to go with Dwayne. I'm not saying he's the most mobile, but I'm saying we've saw what Mason can do. We've had a nice glimpse of his body of work, and I don't know anyone that's overly impressed by it, right? And I think Coach Tomlin expressed that. Dwayne hasn't necessarily shown us everything. Coach T has seen way more of Dwayne than we have. So given what they work up, I would be willing to give Dwayne a shot. And if a Deshaun thing worked out, I wouldn't mind having Haskins as my number 2. But that's just my January thought. Okay, we got a whole lot of things to get through. There's Senior Bowl coming up. Then, drafting, your GM, Kevin, is still going to be drafting for us. And hopefully they pick his predecessor to be alongside him and it's telling me it's going to be internal, because I think that's kind of disrespectful to have your old GM drafting and your new GM just waiting at home, waiting to see if he got the job or not. So it's kind of telling me it'll be an internal hire, and you got 2 guys that could possibly be up for that job. So I'm not worried about the GM situation right now, because Kevin will still be drafting, and whoever his predecessor is probably going to be in the mix if they're not already in the mix. You know how the Steelers do. Kevin was an outside hire though, but I think they will have to interview outside. So be mindful of that, and don't get caught up in the hype. You know how Steelers fans like to do. They like to get caught up in the hype. But me, I'm not so high on the drafting of a quarterback. But again, things have to play out the way they play out as things get closer to the draft. My opinion might change, but it's January. It's January. So right now in January, this is what I think. I think we're gonna figure some things out. Whatever we go with, whomever we go with, will be mobile. Okay, so that takes out your Kirk Cousins, right? That takes out the guys that aren't mobile. I don't know that a Russell Wilson will be able to perform with the line that we already have. Like, if we didn't change anything with our line, I don't know that we like his price tag, and I don't know if he could still function. I don't even know if he's leaving Seattle. Like, I'm not convinced that the man's leaving Seattle anyway. So Russell Wilson's out in my book. Aaron Rodgers out in my book. Kirk Cousins out. Derek Carr, he's really not that mobile. He has a decent arm, but he's not that mobile. So I'm going to say no to Derek Carr. Marcus Mariota, I'm going to put him over here in the maybe column because Marcus Mariota, we've seen him be more mobile when he had his opportunity to start, and he's had experience at starting quarterback in Tennessee. So that is an option, right? So yeah. Who else? Who else do we have? Garoppolo. I'm in a maybe with Garoppolo. I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. I would like to see how healthy he comes out of these games leading up to the Super Bowl. If his team can beat the Rams, and we'll see what he's working with. And I got to go back and watch some more film because I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't seen a whole lot of Garoppolo this season, just in the last couple games. So I would love to see back because everybody's not talking very nicely about Garoppolo, and I would love to see why. So I'm not against Garoppolo. I need more information, and I'll get back with you on him. But I've seen some Trubisky, and I was totally against Trubisky at first, and then I watched some footage, and then I was just like, maybe. He's definitely a maybe. I'm not sold, but I'm also not extremely against it like I was before, okay? So my options are open. I'm there. So I'm open-minded to what's going to happen in Pittsburgh. I'm excited about the changes because it's new. It's going to be new for everybody. I just hope that we can retain some amazing pieces and keep these guys that we love and that lead in their different areas on our team and on the field. So whoever comes in at quarterback, man, I know the guys will probably, have a love for him and been embracing of him because that's how we're going to win. That is how we're going to win. So that is in a just kind of overall what I feel. In like a perfect world, I told you Deshaun Watson would be my quarterback. Who I know is most likely not going to be our quarterback is an Aaron Rodgers, a Russell Wilson, a Kirk Cousins, a Derek Carr. I really don't think that. Out of all those names, I would put Derek Carr more in the maybe than Aaron Rodgers, right? So, I mean, that's in a summary. It's just too early to tell. It's too early. We got a lot of things. Coaches are preparing. Coaches and GM are preparing for the Senior Bowl, and the draft, right? So more to follow. I would love to give you an update about how I feel about it in the future, but right now, that's all I got. That's all I got, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye.